Hi, my name is Nakia, and I'm from Austin, Texas. I loved playing at the social today, the ice cream social. You know, I moved here in 2002, and I don't know exactly how long it's been going, but ever since I've known about it, it's been something that I've wanted to play. And when they asked us to do it, it was a real honor. We love Threadgills, and we love playing here anyway, and I love eating here, so any chance I have to come here means I get to eat, and so that's always a bonus. But the crowd was fantastic, and the sound was great, and we really loved it.
Do you ever play Gibson guitars?
I do not play guitar. I play some of your, probably some of your other products. I think you guys own Wurlitzer now, so yeah. But my guitar player does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your life been like since The Voice? Because I loved watching you on The Voice, and I'm curious kind of where things have been since then.
Sure. After The Voice, I spent most of my time writing and demoing songs and getting ready to try to make a record, which just came out just last week. So that was pretty much my world for the last 2 years, was going backward and forward to Los Angeles and working with songwriters and producers and bringing the songs back to my band and grinding them up into the R&B, Alabama, soul, Texas blues thing that we do, and turning them into what we wanted, and then going back out and recording them and getting the record ready.
And how do you think that helped your career? What did it do for you, that whole experience?
Well, being on The Voice certainly gave me access to those songwriters and producers, and it got me a fantastic manager, and more importantly, it gave me access to a whole group of people that would have never known about me. You know, we had 14 million people watching a night, so you know, that gave me the ability to have a name worldwide, whereas I would have never had that chance before, or it would have taken me 20 years just to get that far.
Yeah. So you're local now, right? You're in Austin?
I've lived in Austin since 2002.
Okay.
Yeah, I came here 11 years ago this week, because I actually moved, or I came here for South by Southwest.
So what are some of your favorite spots around town, especially for people that are visiting?
Sure. If you're coming to Austin for the first time, I would definitely tell you the first place you need to eat is Threadgills. It's great Southern home cooking. It's where Janis Joplin got her start. If you're looking for something really different to do, I would tell you to actually catch a movie while you're here and go to the Alamo Draft House. It's unlike any other movie experience that you've probably ever had, and that's a lot of fun. One of the best things to do, especially if you're here on the first Thursday, is to go on South Congress and check out the shops and live music that's happening there. But you really can't go wrong by just picking up a copy of the Chronicle and saying what venue, what band. There's always going to be either a national touring band or an amazing local artist that's playing, and just walk in somewhere, discover some live music, and have a beer and say hi to somebody and make a friend.
Cool.
Let me ask you, what impact do you see that the web has on the music industry from your perspective?
I think it's a good thing. I think that, you know, allowing fans to have access to your music is great. I think that it's a fine line, you know, because you do want to obviously get paid for what you do, but at the same time, I feel like it's important to allow fans to discover you in a multitude of ways, and the web certainly allows that.
Do you interact with your fans on the web or through social media at all?
I do. I'm very active in social media, on Twitter and Google Plus and Facebook and Tumblr and on Instagram. I mean, if there's a social site, I'm probably at Nakia or /Nakia or #Nakia on it. So,
who do you look at as your kind of your major influence?
You know, I grew up listening to a wide variety of things, so I was primarily influenced by top 40 radio mixed with Southern rock and old R&B and blues like Otis Redding and Freddie Fender, and but you know, I listen to everything from Duran Duran to Prince and Madonna. So you know, whatever I find the most inspiration comes for me just by being open to what's out there.
What inspired you, either through your family or otherwise, to get into this business?
I turned on the TV one day when I was like 5 years old, and I saw Kiss on television, and I thought to myself, that was was something magical. It looked like something happening on another planet, and I wanted to be on it.